In honor of Halloween, this month's cookie is a scary and... Okay, actually, you know what? I don't really go for scary at all, and I'm not really a spooky person either. So this month's cookie is in honor of Halloween, but it's a little bit different. It is a very deep and dark chocolate spiced cookie, and it has pumpkin seeds in it, so it's perfect, I think, for fall and for Halloween, right? Who needs that spooky stuff anyway? This is just an actually amazing cookie that you are going to love. It has some spicy notes, sweet notes, chocolate notes. What more note could you want? To start, you just want to roast some pumpkin seeds. They're also called pepitas, so you just want to look in the grocery store for raw pumpkin seeds or raw pepitas. Just put them on an even layer on a baking sheet and put it right into a preheated oven. Let them roast for about 10 minutes. They're gonna be nice and toasty, smell amazing. Take them out, set them aside, and let them cool. These cookies are really like so many others. Just put some room temperature butter in your electric mixer, add some dark brown sugar, regular white sugar, and then mix that up until it's really well creamed. A lot of people kind of skirt past this creaming part and don't really do it that much, but this is where a lot of air gets incorporated and the sugar starts breaking down. So about 5 minutes of creaming is needed to really make this mixture light and fluffy, which, believe me, pays off later. After it is light and fluffy, you can just crack your eggs into a bowl, make sure you don't get any shell in them, and then throw 2 whole eggs in, and then 1 egg yolk. An egg yolk really just adds that richness and that great binding quality that eggs do, but without all the extra liquid that the whites have. Mix the eggs in until they're well incorporated, and then add vanilla. I like to add a little extra here because there is so much dark chocolate that you really need the extra flavor. And then mix it together. Part of the chocolate component I'm using these cookies is a 100% chocolate bar. This is different than other baking bars. It's not semi-sweet, it's not bittersweet, it is 100% chocolate. So it is a very deep, robust, dark chocolate, and it is a necessity in these cookies. So make sure to look for this in your grocery store and then just break it up and melt it in the microwave in about 30 to 40 second increments, stirring in between until it's melted. Once it's melted, just let it cool down slightly and then add it right to the mixture and mix it in. In a separate bowl with a sifter or a sieve, I just like to use a colander to put all this together. Put your cocoa powder, and I'm using Dutch processed cocoa because it gives you that extra dark flavor and color. Flour, baking soda, salt, and then the spices that really make these cookies, whoa, pop. Some cinnamon, some smoked chipotle powder, and some ground cayenne powder. Now I know these all sound really odd, and yes, you do notice the spice. These definitely have a little bit of kick in them, and you could leave out all those spicy powders, but that's really what makes these cookies amazing. Spice actually goes really well with chocolate. I'm putting a little bit more in so you really notice them, which I think is really fun for fall and Halloween. You don't notice them so much that you need a huge glass of water with them, but it definitely kicks it up a little bit and gives your tongue a little bit of that zing. I think it is so delicious. Sift that all together and then add the dry ingredients right to the batter in the mixer. Mix it till there's no dry streaks remaining, and then add in some chocolate chips, and I am using bittersweet chocolate because it really amps up that chocolate flavor. And then your prepared pepitas or pumpkin seeds. Put all that together, mix it until it's really well combined. Pull it off the mixer, and then just give it one last scoop with a spatula. Just swirl it around, mix it together, make sure everything is up from the bottom of the bowl and nothing kind of got trapped underneath it. Then using a cookie scoop, make even portions on a parchment lined baking sheet. Place it right into a preheated oven, then bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes until the edges are just set. You don't want to overbake anything that has chocolate in it because once it's overbaked, it really loses a lot of its chocolate flavor. So when the edges of the cookies are just set, pull them out, let them cool in that pan for about 5 minutes, and then remove them with a spatula onto a cooling rack until they're completely cooled. These are so fun for Halloween. They're a little bit different, a little bit spicy, but a lot of fun. And I think anyone coming over to your place for a Halloween party is gonna love these. I can't wait for you to try them and hear what you think about them. If you agree, make sure to like this video, and I love to hear from you on all platforms. Subscribe to the channel and talk to me through Instagram and Facebook. Can't wait to see what you're doing for Halloween.